second too much. Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan's bedroom scene surprises fans. This second too much held a special watch party event on July 23rd, and judging from the atmosphere of the venue, it was far more than a routine promotional appearance. Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan were both present. Fans were fully engaged, and several memorable moments from the drama were recreated live on stage. For viewers who have been following the series closely, this kind of event feels quite special. We usually see actors through polished episodes, edited interviews, or carefully selected behind-the-scenes clips. At a live watch party, however, the distance between the cast and the audience becomes much smaller. Fans can observe how the actors react to their own scenes, how comfortable they are with each other, and whether the chemistry seen in the drama still exists when there's no script guiding them. Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan did not disappoint in that area. During the event, the pair recreated several well-known scenes from the drama, including their tango dance and the playful face-pinching interaction. On screen, these moments help establish the relationship between their characters. Repeating them in front of a live audience creates a completely different feeling. The actors are no longer fully protected by the fictional world of the drama. They can hear fans cheering, laughing, and reacting to every small movement. That makes even a simple gesture feel more exciting. The tango recreation was particularly interesting because a dance scene is never just about getting the steps right. It also depends on eye contact, physical distance, and the confidence between two performers. Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan appeared willing to cooperate with the event's playful atmosphere, and their interaction gave fans another opportunity to enjoy the tension between their characters outside the original story. The face-pinching moment was lighter and more humorous. It allowed the audience to see a more relaxed side of the two stars. Romantic dramas often promote their lead couple through highly controlled images, but small, spontaneous-looking interactions can sometimes leave a stronger impression. They make the actors appear more approachable and remind viewers that behind the dramatic costumes and intense love story are two professionals trying to entertain the audience. Then came the Princess Carrie. This was clearly one of the most attention-grabbing moments of the event. It also felt like a deliberate callback to the previously circulated behind-the-scenes footage that reportedly attracted more than 1 million likes. Whether it was planned as a direct response to that popularity or simply included because fans enjoyed the original moment, it was an effective choice. From a promotional perspective, the Princess Carrie is exactly the kind of scene that works well on social media. It is easy to understand, visually memorable, and emotionally connected to the romantic image of the drama. Even people who have not watched every episode can immediately recognize what the moment is trying to communicate. Still, I think its appeal goes beyond a conventional romantic gesture. Fans do not only respond to the action itself. They also watch the actors' expressions before and after it. Was there any hesitation? Did they laugh? Did the moment feel comfortable or slightly awkward? These tiny details often become the real subject of discussion. Audiences today are very experienced at reading promotional events, so they know that certain interactions may have been arranged in advance. Yet they can still enjoy the moment as long as it feels natural and the actors are willing to participate sincerely. In that sense, Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan understood what the audience wanted. They did not need to exaggerate the interaction. Simply recreating a popular moment was already enough to bring back the excitement surrounding the original footage. But the biggest surprise of the watch party did not happen during the stage interactions. Since the event was organized as a group viewing session, several highlight scenes from this second too much were shown on the screen. That was expected. What many people did not seem prepared for was the inclusion of an intimate bedroom scene. Naturally, this immediately changed the mood at the venue. Watching a romantic scene alone at home is one thing. Watching it together with the actors, a large group of fans and countless cameras capturing everyone's reactions, is something else entirely. There is excitement, curiosity, and probably a bit of secondhand embarrassment as well. The audience is not only watching the scene, they're also watching Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan watching themselves. That human awkwardness is part of what makes such events entertaining. Based on the footage and reactions being discussed, the scene appeared visually beautiful. The lighting was soft, the framing was romantic, and the overall atmosphere leaned towards elegance rather than direct sensuality. Even with humorous fan comments layered over some of the clips, the emotional tone of the original scene could still be felt. Personally, I think the production succeeded in creating anticipation. The scene did not look careless or included merely to attract attention. There seemed to be an effort to connect physical closeness with the emotional relationship between the characters. This distinction matters. An intimate scene becomes meaningful when it reflects trust, vulnerability, or a turning point in the relationship. If it exists only for visual excitement, viewers may remember the image but forget why it happened. In a love story filled with emotional conflict and strong personalities, physical closeness should ideally reveal something the characters are unable to say aloud. However, just as the emotions seem to be reaching their strongest point, the final shot reportedly shifted into a more abstract and impressionistic style. To put it simply, the scene became rather restrained. Some viewers may see this as an artistic choice. Instead of showing every detail, the director allows the audience to complete the moment through imagination. This can preserve a sense of elegance and suit viewers who prefer romance to remain suggestive rather than explicit. There are practical considerations too. Television dramas must take platform standards, broadcast requirements, and audience sensitivity into account. Sometimes what appears to be excessive caution may actually be the result of decisions made during production review or post-production. Without confirmation from the production team, it would be unfair to assume that the director alone decided to reduce the intensity. At the same time, I can understand why some fans felt slightly disappointed. The issue is not necessarily that the scene needed to be more explicit. What viewers may be asking for is stronger emotional continuity. If the drama spends many episodes building attraction, conflict, and unresolved tension, the moment when the characters finally become emotionally and physically close should feel like a genuine release. When the editing suddenly becomes abstract, the audience may feel as though the story has stepped away at the exact moment it should move closer. The contrast with the earlier kissing scenes makes this reaction even more understandable. Those scenes reportedly felt more direct, while the bedroom sequence seemed unexpectedly conservative. When a supposedly more intimate moment feels less intense than what came before it, viewers naturally question the creative decision. Was the intention to be poetic? Was the scene shortened? Was some footage removed? Or did the production deliberately choose restraint to protect the overall tone of the drama? At the moment, we should avoid treating speculation as fact. Unless the director or production team explains the editing process, we cannot know whether a longer or bolder version ever existed. Still, as a viewer, I would say the scene did not necessarily need more physical detail. It needed a stronger emotional landing, a lingering expression, a more carefully timed pause, or a clearer transition could have made the moment feel complete without crossing any boundaries. So my playful message to the director would be this. If there is still time and additional footage available, perhaps take another look at the final edit. The audience has already followed these characters through so much emotional tension. Letting the key moment disappear into symbolism may be beautiful, but it can also feel like serving a carefully prepared meal and clearing the table before everyone gets a proper taste. That said, the discussion itself may actually help the drama. Fans are talking about the performances, analyzing the editing, and debating how romantic scenes should be presented. Indifference is far more worrying than disagreement. When viewers care enough to argue about a scene, it usually means the characters and their relationship have successfully drawn them in. The event also showed why Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan remain central to the drama's appeal. Their appearance together gave fans the romantic interactions they were hoping for, while the screening created a new topic for discussion. Between the tango, face-pinching, Princess Carrie, and unexpectedly restrained bedroom scene, the watch party offered plenty of memorable material. Now the question is, do you prefer the subtle and artistic treatment, or do you think the director should make the scene emotionally bolder and give the audience a more satisfying conclusion?